Hey folks, I'm going to try something today with this other dry aged steak that I said I was going to do another experiment. This has been in the refrigerator, or the freezer actually, for a week since I did the last video of the dry aged steak. And I've put it in a vacuum sealed bag. Things hard as a rock, right out of the freezer. I'm going to grill a frozen steak. Now I've seen read some articles about how to cook frozen steaks, and typically you would thaw them out, but it seems the best way to cook a frozen steak is just to throw it directly on a really hot grill and then move it off indirect. So I'm going to be using the Sabre today because it is well suited for this, because I've got one burner on screaming high and I've got the other two off. So I'm going to start the process over here on the hot side. So stick with me. Let me get this going. Okay, steak, frozen solid. Throw it right on the grill. Now I'm going to sear this for about, and that is hot, but this steak is frozen solid, so it's not, you know. Yep, it's gonna be hot. So I'm gonna do this about 90 seconds per side, and then I'm gonna move it to indirect. So stay tuned. Okay, I actually went 2 minutes on that side. Now I'm gonna flip it over. And I think I'm gonna let that go another 2 minutes on the other side. And then I think I'm gonna flip it again, so we'll see. This, I'm just kind of playing this by ear. 2 minutes on that side. Just flip it again. Go 2 more minutes on that side. 2 minutes on that side. One more flip. Looking good. 2 minutes on that side, and then we're going to go indirect. Okay, 2 minutes on that side. So that's 4 minutes each side total. And I found something that I did not realize that this grill can do. This is the warming rack that's normally up here, but it also has another set of racks down here that you can do indirect. That looks beautiful. So I'm going to move this over here where these 2 burners are off. I'm going to add my temperature probe back here so I can monitor the temperature, because I want to keep this side at about 200 degrees. So I'm going to let this go for about 15 minutes and then check the temperature of the steak. So stay tuned. Okay, that was actually 20 minutes. I'll let that go for 20 minutes. And this side has been going at a nice 200 degrees. So let me take this temperature, and I want a medium rare in the thickest part here. So it's 122, which is great because a medium rare is about 125. I'm going to plate this and tint it with some foil for a few minutes and let those juices redistribute, and then I'll try it out, see how we did. Steak has rested for a few minutes. Let me cut through the center and see how I did. It looks pretty darn good. It's definitely I think that's more of on a medium rare than a rare. Still, it looks pretty darn awesome. Let's try it out. Looks pretty darn good for a frozen steak, I gotta say. It definitely looks like a nice medium rare. Let's see how I did. I have to say that is really excellent. And I purposely, like I did the last one, I did not season this. There was no salt, no pepper. The flavor of that steak is very beefy. And I definitely, to tell you the truth, I couldn't tell that this was a frozen steak. I gotta say, this method works. So there you go. You got a frozen steak, don't thaw it out. Throw it on a hot grill. Set it indirect for about 20 minutes. You could also do this in your kitchen, in a frying pan, and your oven. So there you have it. Definitely thumbs up.